Hi there, let's talk about something that can completely transform your relationships. If you're supporting someone in recovery from alcohol or drugs, this might be one of the most important skills you can learn. It's called validation. So what exactly is validation? Simply put, it's finding the kernel of truth in someone else's perspective. Think about it this way. If your friend says their arm hurts, you don't question whether pain exists, right? You acknowledge it and maybe offer help. That's validation in action. Here's the thing that trips people up. Validation doesn't mean agreement. I can understand why you'd want to see that action movie without wanting to see it myself. I can say, I get why that appeals to you, while still hoping we choose the comedy instead. Don't see the difference? When we validate others, we're essentially saying, I hear you, I understand where you're coming from, and your feelings make sense. We're not necessarily saying we agree or that we'd react the same way. This is especially crucial when supporting someone in recovery. If someone tells you they're struggling with urges to drink or use, validation might sound like, I understand how those urges can feel overwhelming and really hard to resist. You're not agreeing that they should drink. You're acknowledging that addiction creates powerful, real feelings that make perfect sense given what they're experiencing. Why does this matter so much? Because validation completely changes the dynamic of our conversations. It reduces that pressure we all feel to prove who's right. It cuts down on anger and defensiveness. For someone in recovery, feeling judged or misunderstood can be incredibly isolating, and isolation is dangerous for recovery. Think about the last time someone really got you, when they understood not just your words, but what you were feeling underneath. For someone in recovery, that feeling of being truly understood can be the difference between reaching out for help and suffering in silence. Now, here's how to actually do this. Start simple. Just pay attention. Put down your phone, make eye contact, and treat what they're saying as important. Then reflect back what you heard without adding your own spin. So you're feeling frustrated because work stress is making you think about drinking again. The next level is reading between the lines. Notice their tone, their body language. You seem really proud of making it through that difficult situation without using, or I can see this anniversary date is bringing up a lot of emotions. Finally, help them understand why their reaction makes perfect sense. Of course, recovery feels overwhelming sometimes. You're rebuilding your entire life. That takes incredible courage. Remember, we all want to feel understood, but for someone in recovery, feeling validated can literally be life-saving. When you validate someone, you're giving them that gift. And here's the beautiful part. When people feel heard and understood, they're so much more likely to keep talking, keep reaching out, and keep moving forward in their recovery. The next time someone shares something with you, especially about their recovery journey, try just listening and reflecting back what you hear. You might be amazed at how much it changes the entire conversation and supports their healing.